Good morning. This is P. Anand Reddy, Senior Lecturer in Mathematics, Government Polytechnic, Nizamabad. Today we are going to discuss the trigonometric ratios of compound angles. The main objective of this period is after the completion of this period, you would able to know the principal formula for sine of a plus b is cos of a plus b, sine of a minus b, cos of a minus b, tan of a plus b, tan of a minus b, etc. And also we know that formula for the sine of a plus b into sine of a minus b, cos of a plus b into cos of a minus b, tan of a plus b into tan of a minus b. And the formula for tan of pi by 4 plus a and tan of pi by 4 minus a. Uh, some of the principles, tan of pi by 4 plus a is equal to cot of pi by 4 minus a, tan of pi by 4 minus a is equal to cot of pi by 4 plus a, etc. Now the first one is sine of a plus b. The formula for sine of a plus b and sine of a minus b. Sine of a plus b is sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. And sine of a minus cos of a plus b is cos a cos b minus sine a sine b. So these two are the important principles. With the help of these two, we can establish all the remaining. And we have the proof also, but according to our syllabus and the pattern, we no need to prove that. Now, I repeat once again, sine of a plus b is sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. Cos of a plus b is cos a cos b minus sine a sine b. Now, with the help of these, we have to establish the sine of a minus b. So the formula for sine of a minus b is sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. The proof for this one, in the principle of sine of a plus b, b is replaced by minus b. Then with the help of sine a cos b plus cos a sine b, where sine a cos of minus b plus cos a and sine of minus b, then we will get sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. This is the formula for sine of a minus b. Therefore, now since the formula for the cos of minus b is cos b, sine of minus b is sine minus sine b. Now the next one is cos of a minus b. Here cos of a minus b also we can write it as cos of a plus minus b. With the help of cos of a plus b is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b, where b is replaced by minus b. Therefore cos a cos of minus b minus sin a sin of minus b. With the help of cos of minus theta is cos theta and sin of minus theta is minus sin theta. With the help of these two, we can get cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Since the formula for the cos of minus B is equal to cos B and sin of minus B is minus sin B. Now, with the help of these two, tan of A plus B, tan of A plus B is equal to tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B. The proof of this one is tan of A plus B is, and also here tan of A minus B is tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A tan B. The previous theorems cos of A plus B and cos of A minus sin of A plus B and cos of A plus B, with the help of that two, here cos of A plus B is sin of A plus B is sin A cos B plus cos A sin B, and cos of A plus B is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. With the help of these two, we have to find the tan of A plus B. Here tan of A plus B is sin of A plus B by cos of A plus B. Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B by cos A cos B minus sin A sin B, with the help of sin of A plus B and cos of A plus B. Now this is to divide numerator and denominator with cos A cos B. Then we will get cos A cos sin A cos B plus cos A sin B by cos A cos B whole divided by cos A cos B minus sin A sin B by cos A cos B. That is dividing numerator and denominator by cos A cos B. Then you can get by taking partial individual terms, you can get tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B. This is the formula for tan of A plus B. Here therefore tan of A plus B is equal to tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B. Similarly, tan of A minus B. Tan of A minus B is equal to tan of A plus minus B. So with the help of the previous one, tan A tan B, tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B, where B is replaced by minus B. Therefore, tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A tan B, because tan F minus B is minus tan B. Now, the same way, cot of A plus B and cot of A minus B. Cot of A plus B is equal to cot A cot B minus 1 by cot B plus cot A. The proof is same as, and cot of A minus B is cot A cot B plus 1 by cot B minus cot A. The proof is almost the same proof. Cot of A plus B is cos of A plus B by sin of A plus B. With the help of cos of A plus B formula, cos A cos B minus sin A sin B by sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Now here, divide the numerator and denominator with a sin A sin B. Therefore, we can get numerator cos A cos B minus sin A sin B by cos A cos sin A sin B whole divided by sin A cos B plus cos A sin B by sin A sin B. Then we can get it as cos A cos B minus divided by sin A sin B minus 1 by cos B by cos A, cos B by sin A plus cos A by sin A, after dividing the numerator and denominator with sin A sin B. Then you can get it as cot A cot B minus 1 by cot B plus cot A. This is the formula for cot of A plus B. Now we have to find the cot of A minus B, that is by replacing B by minus B in the previous formula. Therefore, we can get cot of A minus B is equal to cot of A plus minus B with the help of cot A cot B minus 1 by cot B plus cot A. After replacing B by minus B, therefore minus cot A cot B minus 1 by minus cot A B plus cot A. So after multiplying numerator and denominator with a negative sign, you can get it as cot A cot B plus 1 by cot B minus cot A. This is the formula for the cot of A minus B. Here once you remember that here cot of A minus B is cot A cot B plus 1 by cot B minus cot A. Here the denominator term cot B is the first term and second term is cot A. So the difference of cot B minus cot A. This is the formula for cot of A minus B. Now the sine of A plus B into sine of A minus B. And this is sine of A plus B into sine of A minus B is sine square A minus sine square B, or you can write it as cos square B minus cos square A. The proof of this one is sine of A plus B into sine of A minus B is, with the help of sine of A plus B formula, sine A cos B plus cos A sin B into sine of A minus B formula, sine A cos B minus cos A sin B. Now it is the product of two terms, A plus B into A minus B formula, A square minus B square, where A is sine A cos B plus and B is cos A sin B. Therefore, we can get it as sine A cos B whole square minus cos A sin B whole square. So sine square A cos square B minus cos square A sin square B. Now we want to express all the terms in terms of sine terms. So cos terms you have to write in terms of sine as 1 minus sine square. So sine square A into 1 minus sine square B minus 1 minus sine square A into sine square B, because the formula is sine square cos square theta is 1 minus sine square theta. Therefore, sine square A minus sine square A sine square B minus sine square B plus sine square A sine square B. Here sine square A sine square B, one is positive, one is negative, they will cancel. The remaining is sine square A minus sine square B. Now this is the formula for sine of A plus B into sine of A minus B is equal to sine square A minus sine square B, or you can write in complete cos terms by replacing 1 minus sine 1 minus cos square A minus 1 minus cos square B. Then you can get it as cos square B minus cos square A. So here the product of sine of A plus B into sine of A minus B is either complete sine terms or complete cos terms. Now the next one is the product of cos of A plus B into cos of A minus B. So this is cos square A minus sine square B, or cos square B minus sine square A. Here this is the difference of sine, cos and sine, where cos is the first term, sine is the next term. Now cos of A plus B into cos of A minus B is equal to, with the help of cos of A plus B formula, cos A cos B minus sin A sin B into cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. It is also same A plus B into A minus B formula, A square minus B square, where A is cos A into cos B and b is sin A into sin B. Therefore, cos square A, cos A cos B whole square minus sin A sin B whole square. This is cos square A cos square B minus sin square A sin square B. Now, this one in the first term, cos term, you have to express in terms of sine, and in the second term, sine term, you have to express in terms of cos. Then you can get cos square A minus 1 minus sin square B is cos square A into 1 cos square A minus uh, cos square A minus cos square A into sin square B minus sin square A sin square B plus minus no minus plus cos square A sin square B. Here cos square A sin square B will cancel. One is positive, one is negative. Therefore, the remaining is cos square A minus sin square B. Or you can write it as 1 minus sin square A and sin square B as 1 minus cos square B. Then you can get cos square B minus sin square A. Here, the product of cos of A plus B into cos of A minus B, that will the combination terms. One is cos term and one is sin term. Difference of cos square minus sin square A. Difference of cos minus sin. So whatever the term A or B, first cos, next sin. So cos square A minus sin square B or cos square B minus sin square A. But the previous one, sin of A plus B into sin of A minus B, is sin square A minus sin square B or cos square B minus cos square A. But here, cos of A plus B into cos of A minus B is cos square A minus sin square B or cos square B minus sin square A. Now, tan of A plus B into tan of A minus B. This is tan square A minus tan square B by 1 minus tan square A tan square B. The next one is tan of pi by 4 plus tan of pi by 4 plus A. Here small correction. That correction is, it's not delta, it is a pi by 4. So pi, that is 1 plus tan A by 1 minus tan A. The same tan of pi by 4 minus A. Here also same correction, that is not delta, it is pi. 1 minus tan A by 1 plus tan A. And the fourth one is, in all the cases, it is delta is replaced by pi by 4. Tan of pi by 4 plus A is cot of pi by 4 minus A. Uh, tan of pi by 4 minus A is cot of pi by 4 plus A. So now, one more principle, that is tan of A plus B plus C. This is the formula for tan of A plus B plus C is tan A plus tan B plus tan C minus tan A tan B tan C by 1 minus tan A tan B plus tan A tan B tan C plus tan C tan A. Or you can add this one is tan A plus tan B plus tan C minus tan A tan B tan C by 1 minus tan C 1 minus tan A tan B minus tan B tan C minus tan C tan A. The proof of this one is, you can write it as tan of A plus B as a one term plus B C as a B term. You can apply tan of A plus B formula as a tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B, and again the same formula you can apply for tan of A plus B formula, and then simplify, you can get this one. In the same way, cot of A plus B also, cot A plus cot B, no, not this one. Now the problems based on this. Uh, Prove that cos of 48 cos of 48 degrees sin 18 degrees minus sin 48 cos 18 degrees equal to minus 1 by 2. So here the solution for this one is, it is in the form of cos A sin B minus sin A cos B. Here always we have to choose bigger term as A and lower term as B. Here bigger term is 48 degrees and lower term is 18 degrees. So 48 is A and 18 is B. Now it is better to take LHS part, and that LHS part is cos of 48 sine of 18 minus sine of 48 cos of 18. So better to take minus common, then it will become sine of 48 degrees cos of 18 minus cos of 48 degrees minus cos of 48 sine 18. Now it is in the form of sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. Therefore, minus of sine of A plus A minus B formula, where A is 48, B is 18 degrees. So sine of 48 minus 18, that is sine 30, minus sine 30 value is 1 by 2. Therefore, minus 1 by 2 is the required answer. This is a RHS. Similarly, the second problem, uh, prove that cos 70 cos 10 plus sin 70 sin 10 is equal to 1 by 2. Now it is in the form of cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Left hand side is in the form of cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. There is a formula for cos of A plus B is equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. For cos of A minus B is cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. So here take LHS part cos 70 cos 10 plus sin 70 sin 10. It is in the form of cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. So we can apply the formula for the cos of A plus B formula, that is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B, where A is 70, B is 10. Therefore cos of 70 minus 10 cos 60. Cos 60 value is 1 by 2. So it is plus 1 by 2. Now then, next problem, a similar problem. Show that cos 50 cos 20 plus sin 50 sin 20 equal to root 3 by 2. Now it is also same formula, that is, I'll take LHS part, that is cos 50 cos 20 plus sin 50 sin 20 cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B. It is cos of A minus B formula with the help of uh, cos of A minus B formula. Here small correction, cos 50 minus cos 20 minus 20, it is cos 30 value. Cos 30 value is uh, cos 30 is minus root 3 by 2. So this is the RHS value. Next, here next problem is show that cos 7a by sec a minus sin 7a by cosec a equal to cos 8a. Here denominators are sec a cosec a. This sec a cosec a you can write in terms of cos a and sin a. So LHS part is cos 7a by sec a minus sin 7a by cosec a. 1 by cos a, 1 by sec a is cos a, 1 by cosec a is sin a. Now it is in the form of cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. It is cos of a plus b formula. So here, with the help of cos of a plus b, where a is 7a, b is a, therefore cos of 7a plus a, that is cos 8a. This is the RHS part. Now the next problem, cos a plus cos 120 plus a plus cos 120 minus a. Take LHS part, that is LHS part is cos a plus cos 120 plus a plus cos 120 minus a. Here the last two terms, cos 120 plus a and cos 120 minus a, you can apply the formula for cos of a plus b and cos of a minus b. Here the formula for cos of a plus b is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b, and cos of a plus b a minus b formula is cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. With the help of the two formulas, that is cos a plus cos 120 120 into cos a minus cos 120 sin 120 sin a plus cos 120 cos a plus sin 120 sin a. Here this plus one sin 120 sin a and minus sin 120 sin a will cancel. The remaining is cos a plus 1 cos 120 into cos a cos 120 into cos a. So 2 cos 120 into cos a. Here cos 120 value is minus 1 by 2, because cos 120 is in the second quadrant. 90 plus 30, it is sin 30. Sin 30 value is minus 1, 1 by 2 actually. In the second quadrant cos is negative, so minus 1 by 2. So cos a plus minus 1 by 2 into cos a. 2 will cancel, cos a minus cos a, that value is 0. So that is RHS. Now next, find the values of sine 15 degrees, sine cos 15 degrees, tan 15 degrees, cot 15 degrees, and tan 15 plus cot 15. Here sine 15 equal to, see this sine 15 equal to, you can write it as 45 minus 30 or 60 minus 45. I'm taking sine 60 minus 45. So this is sine of a minus b formula, sin a sin b, sin a cos b minus cos a sin b, where a is 60 degrees and b is 45 degrees. Cos sin 60 value root 3 by 2 and sin cos 45 is 1 by root 2 minus cos 60 is 1 by 2, and uh, sin 45 is 1 by 2 root 2. So this is 2 root 2 root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. This is the value of sine 15 degrees. Similarly, for the cos 15 is cos 45 minus 30, cos A cos B plus sin A sin B, cos 45 cos 30 plus sin 45 sin 30. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2, cos 30 is root 3 by 2, sin 45 is 1 by root 2, sin 30 is 1 by root 2. So after replacing the corresponding values, 1 by root 2 into root 3 by 2 plus 1 by root 2 into 1 by 2. So this is 1 by root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. The same formula. Tan 15 is also, you can write it as tan 60 minus 45. Tan 60 minus tan 45 by 1 plus tan 60 is tan 45. Here tan 60 value is root 3 and tan 45 is 1. Root 3 minus 1 by 1 plus root 3. So this is root 3 minus 1 by root 3 plus 1. Or you can write sin 15 by cos 15, root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2 by 1, root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. The denominator will cancel, then we'll get it as root 3 minus 1 by root 3 plus 1. This is the value of sin 15. If you are interested, you can rationalize this. Rationalizing factor is root 3 minus 1. So multiply and divide with root 3 minus 1. Then you can get numerator as root 3 minus 1 whole square by root 3 minus 1 into root 3 plus 1. That is 3 minus 1. So you can get it as 3 minus 1 means the denominator is 2 and numerator is with the help of a minus b whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab. With the help of that you can get 2 minus root 3. By taking 2 common in the numerator, 2 minus root 3, 2 will cancel, 2 minus root 3 is the tan 15 value. Now similarly we can find the cot 15. That cot 15 is 1 by tan 15, that is 1 by 2 minus root 3. After rationalizing, as a rationalizing factor as 2 plus root 3, then you can get it as 2 plus root 3 by 2 square minus 3, that is 1. The result is 2 plus root 3. So tan 15, cot 15 is root 2 plus root 3. Now the actually one forgot that form problem, that is, what is that problem? Tan 15 plus cot 15, that value is 2 minus root 3 plus 2 plus root 3, that value will get it as 4. So I forgot that completion of this one, that for fifth bit you can get the answer as a 4. Now the next problem, find the values of sin 75, cos 75, tan 75, cot 75 and tan 75 plus cot 75. So here first one is sin 75. This sin 75 you can write it as sin 30 plus 45 plus 30. This is a sin of a plus b formula. Sin of a plus b, sin a cos b. I forgot to replace here plus, actually sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. That is sin 45 is 1 by root 2 and cos 30 is root 3 by 2 plus 1 by root 2 cos 45 and sin 30 is 1 by 2. So this is root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. Similarly, cos 75 also same, cos of 45 plus 30, cos cos a cos b minus sin a sin b, cos 30 plus cos 45 cos 30 minus sin 45 sin 30. This is since the formula of the cos of a plus b is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. So here 1 by root 2 root 3 by 2 minus 1 by root 2 into 1 by 2. This is root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. This is the value of cos 75. And now tan 75, tan 30 plus 45. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Tan 45 is 1. So after simplification, you can get it as root 3 plus 1 by, actually, just after simplification, you can get it as root 3 plus 1 by root 3 minus 1. So here the small correction. Now after rationalizing, with the rationalizing factor is root 3 minus 1 by root 3, root 3 plus 1 by root 3 plus 1. So here uh, root 3 plus 1 into root 3 plus 1, root 3 plus 1 whole square. Denominator is a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. This is 3 plus 1 plus 2 root 2, 2 root 3 by 2. So this is 2 plus root 3. Similarly, we can find the value of cot 75, that has 1 by 2 plus root 3. that will get as 2 minus root 3 after rationalizing. Where rationalizing factor is 2 minus root 3, multiply and divide with 2 minus root 3, then you can get 2 minus root 3 by 2 plus root 3 into 2 minus root 3, 2 square minus root 3 whole square, 4 minus 3, that is result is 2 minus root 3. Now here one more problem, that is cos 75 plus sin 75, root 3 plus 4, 2 plus root 3 plus 2 minus root 3. So result is 4 for that one. Now one more problem, this is tan 70 is equal to 2 tan 50 plus tan 20. Here 70 you can write as 50 plus 20, tan 70 plus tan 70 is equal to tan 50 plus 20 is equal to tan 70. In the left hand side, with the help of tan of a plus b formula, tan 50 plus tan 20 by 1 minus tan 50 tan 20. On cross multiplication, you can get it as tan 50 plus tan 20 equal to tan 70 into 1 minus tan 50 tan 20. So tan 70 minus tan 70 into tan 20 into tan 50 into tan 20. Now this is here tan 70, you can write it as tan 90 minus 20. So here tan 50 plus tan 20, left hand side same as this. In tan 70, first term is as this, but the second term tan 70 you can write it as tan 90 minus 20 into tan 50 tan 20. This is tan 90 tan 90 minus 20 means it's a cot 20. Cot 20 tan 20 will cancel, so this is uh, because the product is 1, so tan 50 plus tan 20 is equal to tan 70 minus tan 50. So by taking tan 50 left hand side, so you can get tan 70 is equal to tan 50 plus tan 50 to tan 50 plus tan 20. This is the required result of the uh, problem. Now summary, up to here we have learned the formula for sine of a plus b, sine of a minus b, and formula for cos of a plus b and cos of a minus b, formula for tan of a plus b and tan of a minus b, formula for cot of a plus b and cot of a minus b, and the products also, sin of a plus b into sin of a minus b, cos of a plus b into cos of a minus b. I repeat once again, what is the formula for sine of a plus b? Here sin of a plus b is sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Sin of a minus b, that is sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. Cos of a plus b, cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Cos of a minus b, cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Tan of a plus b, tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a tan b. Tan of a minus b, tan a minus tan b by 1 plus tan a tan b. Cot of a plus b, cot a cot b minus 1 by cot b plus cot a. Cot of a minus b, cot a cot b plus 1 by cot b minus cot a. Sin of a plus b into sin of a minus b. Sin square a minus sin square b, or cos square b minus cos square a. Cos of a plus b into cos of a minus b. Cos square a minus sin square b, or cos square b minus sin square a. These are the principles here. Now some quiz questions. Tan 75 degrees equal to, say, root 3 plus 1, 2 plus root 3, 2 minus root 3, 1 minus 1. So first one is the correct answer, already we have discussed. Now the next one is cos 70 cos 10 plus sin 70 sin 10. This one also we have discussed. It is cos a cos b minus sin a sin, cos a cos b plus sin a sin b, cos of a minus b, cos 60. Cos 60 value is 1 by 2. So first option is 1. Second option is minus 1, wrong. Third option is 1 by 2. This is the correct option. Last option is minus 1 by 2. Here I forgot that A, B, C, D actually. C is the correct option. Tan of A minus B. Tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A tan B. It is the formula for tan of A minus B. So first is the wrong option, second is the wrong option, third is fourth is the correct option. Cot A cot B plus 1 by cot A minus cot B. This is the formula for cot of B minus A. So first option is cot of A plus B, wrong option. Tan of A plus B, it's also wrong option. Cot of A minus B, this also wrong option. Cot B minus A, this is the right option. Okay. Cos square B minus sin square cos square A. It is sin of A plus B into sin of A minus B. So actually the complete terms, either sine terms or cos terms, complete sine terms or complete cos terms is the sin of A plus B into sin of A minus B. So here first option is cos of A plus B into cos of A minus B, wrong option. Sin of A plus B into sin of A minus B, correct option. Sin of A plus B into sin of B minus A, wrong option. None. B is the correct option. Now once we recall what we have learned today, also just once we recall what we have learned today. Okay. Formula of sine of A plus B, cos of A plus B, sine of A minus B, cos of A minus B, tan of A plus B, tan of A minus B. Here sine of A plus B. What's the formula for sine of A plus B? Sine A cos B plus cos A sin B. Cos of A plus B. Cos A cos B minus sine A sin B. Sine of A minus B. Sine A cos B minus cos A sin B. Cos of A minus B. Cos A cos B plus sine A sin B. Tan of A plus B. Tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B. Tan of A minus B. Tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A tan B. Cot of A plus B. Cot A cot B minus 1 by cot B plus cot A. Cot of A minus B. Cot A cot B plus 1 by cot B minus cot A. Now sin of A plus B into sin of A minus B. Sin of A plus B into sin of A minus B is sin square A minus sin square B, or cos square B minus cos square A. Cos of A plus B into cos of A minus B. Cos square A minus sin square B, or cos square B minus sin square A. Tan of A plus B into tan of A minus B. Tan square A minus tan square B by 1 minus tan square A tan square B. Tan of A plus B into tan of tan of pi by 4 uh, tan of pi by 4. Tan of pi by 4 is 1 plus tan A by 1 minus tan A. Tan pi by 4 minus A is 1 minus tan A by 1 plus tan A. And the formula for tan of A pi by 4 plus A is cot of pi by 4 minus A. It is a formula for just writing tan of 90 minus theta is cot theta. So cot of 90 minus pi by 4 minus A is pi by 4 minus A. So tan of pi by 4 minus A is cot of pi by 4 minus A, or cot of pi by 4 plus A. These are the principles. So already we have discussed all this. Now the proof of these are just simply for replacing b as a minus b, then uh, tan of a plus b and tan of a minus b, sin of a plus b by cos of a plus b, and numerator and denominator divide with the cos a cos b. Then we'll get the tan of a plus b formula as tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a tan b. In cot of a tan of a minus b also same, tan a minus tan b by 1 plus tan a tan b, that is sin of a minus b by cos of a minus b. With the help of Sine of a plus b by cos of a plus b. You can divide that, and you can replace, you can divide numerator and denominator with sine of a plus b, sine a sine b. Then we can get in the cot terms. Now some of the problems based on this. All we have discussed already. Cot a cot b plus 1 by cot b minus cot a. Now this is sine of a plus b into sine of a minus b. Sine of a plus b into sine of a minus b. That is, with the help of sine of a plus b formula, sin a cos b plus cos a sin b, and sine of a minus b formula, sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. With that product, a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square, and writing all the terms in terms of sine, then you can get the result of sine square a minus sine square b. Similarly, cos terms also. Cos of a plus b into cos of a minus b is cos square a minus sin square b, or cos square b minus sin square a. This is also same formula, the same proof. Cos of a plus b is a cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Cos of a cos of a minus b is cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. With the help of a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. So with the help of that, cos square a minus cos square a cos square b minus sin square a sin square b. This, in the first one term, cos square b is replaced by sin 1 minus sin square. In the second term, sin square a is replaced by 1 minus cos square a. Then simplify, then you can get it as cos square a minus sin square b. So similarly, we can write cos square b minus sin square a. And this also we can verify easily with the help of tan of a plus b formula and tan of a minus b formula, cot of a plus b formula, cot of a minus b formula. Now tan of a plus b plus c formula, tan a plus tan b plus tan c by tan a plus tan b plus tan c minus tan a tan b tan c by 1 minus tan a tan b minus tan b tan c minus tan c tan a. So similarly, cot of a plus b plus c also, cot a cot, I have some doubt in that cot term. So the problems we have seen, it is with the help of cos A sin B minus sin A cos B. So just if you take the negative sign from the left hand side, then it will become sin A cos B minus cos A sin B, sin of A minus B formula. Psi A where A is 48 degrees, B is 18 degrees. So it is cos of 48 minus 18, that is sin of 48 minus 18, that is sin 30. Sin 30 value is 1 by 2. So minus 1 by 2 is the result of this one. Uh, Now, next problem also in the same way, cos of a plus b, cos a cos b plus sin a sin b formula, cos of a minus b, where a is 70, b is 10, cos of 70 minus 10, that is cos 60, cos 60 value is 1 by 2. So this is 1 by 2 is the right hand side, cos 60 is 1 by 2. The next problem also same, cos 50 cos 20 plus sin 50 sin 20, cos of a minus b, cos 50 minus 20 cos 30, cos 30 value is root 3 by 2. So this is the cos 30 value, root 3 by 2. Next, cos 7a by sec a minus sin 7a by cosec a. See, 1 by sec a you can write it as cos a, 1 by cosec a is sin a, then you can write it as cos 7a into cos a minus sin 7a into sin a, cos of a plus b formula, cos a cos b minus sin a sin b, where a is 7a, b is a, so cos 8a will get. Next, cos a plus cos 120 plus a cos plus 1 cos 120 minus a. This is one of the important problem because repeated so many times. Now LHS part, cos a plus cos 120 plus a cos 120 minus a. Here you can apply the formula for this cos of a plus b plus cos of a minus b formula. Cos of a plus b is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Cos of a minus b is cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. If you write that cos a plus cos 120 into cos a minus sin 120 into sin a plus cos 120 into cos A plus cos sin 120 into sin A. Here 1 cos sin 120 sin A is negative and 1 is positive, then these two are cancelled. Then you can get cos A plus 2 cos 120 into cos A, but cos 120 value is minus 1 by 2, so replace that value. Therefore cos A plus 2 times of minus 1 by 2 into cos A, 2 will cancel, cos A minus cos A, this is 0. So this is also one of the important problem. Now this also for getting the values of special values, sin 15, cos 15, tan 15, cot 15, sin 15 plus tan 15 plus cot 15. Here all are same. 15 is the difference of 45 and 30 or 60 and 45. So the sin 15 you can write sin 45 minus 30 or sin 60 minus 45. So I'm taking sin 60 minus 45. Sin 60 minus 45 is sin of A minus B formula, sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. With the help of that, sin 60 value is root 3 by 2, cos 45 is 1 by root 2, minus cos 50 is 1 by 2, cos 15 is cos 60 is 1 by 2, sin 15 is root 3 by 2. So after replacing their corresponding values, root 3 by 2 into 1 by root 2 minus 1 by 2 into 1 by root 2. After simplification, root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2 is the value of sin 15. Next to cos 15. Cos 15 is the same formula, that is same, we can write cos of 45 minus 30, that is cos of A minus B formula. Here cos 45 minus 30, it is cos of A minus B formula, cos A cos B plus sin A sin B, where A is 45, B is 30. Therefore, if you write, if you apply the formula cos A cos B plus sin A sin B, cos 45 cos 30 plus sin 45 sin 30, that is cos 45 is 1 by root 2, cos 30 is root 3 by 2, sin 45 is 1 by root 2, sin 30 is 1 by 2. If you replace all these values, then we can get it as root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. Similarly, tan 15 is also same, tan 60 minus 45, tan 60 minus tan 45 by 1 plus tan 60 tan 45. Tan 60 value is root 3 and tan 45 is 1. Root 3 minus 1 by 1 plus root 3, that is root 3 plus 1. So you actually the value of tan 15 is root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 3 plus 1. This is with the help of sin 15 by cos 15 also you can get the same. Sin 15 is root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2, cos 15 is root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. After cancelling the denominator 2 root 2 2 root 2, then root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 3 plus 1. If you want to express in additional, actually just rationalize. The rationalizing factor is root 3 minus 1. Multiply and divide with root 3 minus 1. Then you can get root 3 minus 1 whole square by root 3 plus 1 into root 3 minus 1, that is 3 minus 1. So with the help of a minus b whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab by 2, that is 3 plus 1 minus 2 root 3. By taking 2 common in the numerator, 2 minus root 3 by 2, 2 will cancel, 2 minus root 3 is the value of tan 15. Similarly, we can find the value of cot 15. Cot 15 is 1 by tan 15, 1 by root 3, 2 minus root 3. So just take the rationalization. What is the rationalizing factor here? 2 plus root 3. 2 plus root 3. Multiply and divide with 2 plus root 3. Then 2 plus root 3 by 2 square minus root 3 whole square. That is 4 minus 1, 4 minus 3, 1. So the value of cot 15 is 2 plus root 3. And the last tan 15 plus cot 15 is 2 plus 2, it is 4. Similarly, we can find the values of sin 75, cos 75, tan 75, cot 75 and tan 75 plus cot 75 also. Here sin 75, sin 30 plus 45, 45 plus 30, sin 45 plus 30. So sine of A plus B formula, sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Sine 45 cos 30. Actually it is plus sine cos 45 sine 30, that equal to 1 by root 2 into root 3 by 2 plus 1 by root 2 into 1 by 2. It is root 3 by root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2 is the value of sine 75. Similarly, cos 75, same, cos 45 plus 30. So here cos A plus B, cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Then you can get it as root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. And the tan of 75, tan 30 plus tan 45, tan 30 plus 45, tan 30 plus tan 45 by 1 minus tan 30 tan 45. Actually you had tan 30 value is 1 by root 3. So after simplification of this, small correction here, but root 3 plus 1 by root 3 minus 1. This is the last step is correct, the second step is wrong. So after rationalizing, here rationalizing factor is root 3 plus 1. So multiply and divide with the root 3 plus 1, you can get it as root 3 plus 1 whole square by 3 minus 1, that is 3 plus 1 plus 2 root 3 by 2. So after taking 2 common, 2 plus root 3 is the result of tan 75. Similarly, cot 75 is 1 by tan 75, that is 1 by 2 plus root 3. After rationalizing, 2 minus root 3 is the result of this cot 75. Now sum of the tan 75 and cot 75, it is same as this as a 4. Now this problem we can write it as tan 50 plus tan 70 equal to 2 tan 50 plus tan 20. uh, 70 you can write 50 plus 20, tan 20 plus tan 50 plus 20 equal to tan 70. Left hand side, tan of A plus B formula, tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B. With the help of that, the right hand side, tan 70, denominator is 1 by cross multiplying. Tan 50 plus tan 20 into 1 is equal to tan 70 into 1 minus tan 50 tan 20. So tan 50 plus tan 20 is equal to tan 70 minus tan 70 tan 50 tan 20. The second tan 70 you can write it as tan 90 minus 20, that is cot 20. If you write cot 20, then you can write it as cot 20 tan 20 will cancel. So tan 50 plus tan 20 is equal to tan 70 minus tan 50 will get, because tan 20 cot 20 will cancel. Now here minus tan 50 will take left hand side, then tan 70 is equal to tan 50 plus tan 50 to tan 50 plus tan 20. These are the some of the problems, and now this is the end of this session.